just so you can get your bearings there. Our Julia Dang is overhead in News Chopper 4. Julia, my goodness, a lot of animals out there.
Annabelle, what an upsetting case here. We are in Lake Hughes. This is going to be just south of Pine Canyon Road. The LA County Department of Animal Care and Control, they have been out here since daybreak, and they're probably going to be out here all day. They have seized several hundred dogs and cats. In total, they're going to seize about 700. This is the largest case of its kind here in LA, and it could be the largest investigation of its kind in the country. This started with a search warrant about 7 o'clock this morning for possible violation of animal welfare laws. When they came out here, they found dogs and cats, including some that need emergency medical attention. So as I zoom in here on this property where the investigation and this animal rescue is focused, you can see these officials suiting up right now. They're from LA County, they're from neighboring departments as well. Pasadena Humane Society is helping out, SPCA of LA, as well as Kern County Animal Control. And they're going in basically in these full hazmat suits to rescue more of these animals. Now, LA County did name the purported animal rescue group that had custody of these dogs and cats, again numbering about 700 at this point. That group was called Rock in Paws, and I know our news desk is working to gather more information about this ongoing investigation. We're live in News Chopper 4. Back to you.
Yeah, and as Julia was saying, Julia, thank you so much. But this is developing news, so we, of course, are going to be monitoring that situation. Our news desk is working on gathering more information, but as of right now, we know that 700 cats and dogs are being rescued from this home in Lake Hughes. And you saw that big presence out there, so they are going to be out there. Just so you know, if you live around that area, that is what's going on. We, of course, are going to continue to monitor that situation, as Julia said. Meantime, we're following more breaking news. Disturbing results of a state investigation into El Monte Union High School District. The California Department of Justice found it failed to properly respond to sexual harassment, assault, and abuse allegations against staff for decades. California Attorney General Rob Bonta made the announcement this morning. He said the state found that more than 100 cases that were mishandled between the years of 2018 and 2025. The investigation was prompted by a 2023 article from Business Insider, which documented decades of sexual misconduct by teachers, coaches, and other staff at Rosemead High, ranging from sexual harassment and groping to statutory rape.
Every child deserves to learn and grow in a safe and supportive school environment. Anything that interferes with that, anything that jeopardizes a student's safety and violates a community's trust in their schools is entirely unacceptable.
And as a result of the settlement, several changes will be implemented. A compliance coordinator will be designated to investigate these complaints. An electronic system will then be required to store information about them. The district must maintain a list of substitute teachers found to have violated boundaries with students, and the district must establish an advisory committee to make sure reforms are met and provide students and parents with training for how to recognize signs of grooming.
Didn't work, huh? Now it will.
Boy, we all grew up watching him, right? Today, Hollywood says goodbye to another big screen legend. Chuck Norris, the martial arts grandmaster and action star, has died at the age of 86. His family saying this morning his death was sudden. Chuck Norris was the iconic tough guy. Before he became a star in movies and TV, he was successful in competitive martial arts. He held the 10th degree in karate black belt, the highest possible honor. Norris made a big impact on the martial arts community and has studios in Southern California. Our Michelle Baez is at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, where she's been speaking to fans out there. I'm sure so many of them are just so shocked, Michelle.
Shocked, heartbroken, calling him a legend, calling him an icon. Stopping by his star here on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Chuck Norris, one of those rare figures who was both tough in life and in the movies, a mix of champion fighter, they say, action star, and mean legend on the internet. The 86-year-old died Thursday morning surrounded by his family following a recent hospitalization. His family announced in a post on Instagram, "While our hearts are broken, we are deeply grateful for the life he lived and for the unforgettable moments we were blessed to share with him. The love and support he received from fans around the world meant so much to him, and our family is truly thankful for it. To him, you were not just fans, you were his friends." Norris starred in movies Delta Force, Missing in Action, but gained massive TV fame from Walker, Texas Ranger from 1993 to 2001, where he played a no-nonsense lawman.
I was a big fan of his since I was a kid. I always watch him every single day on TV, where if it's Cozy TV or Raw or MT, like MeTV, and all those channels. So I'm a big fan of his.
It was a shock. I mean, the guy was in excellent health. I knew him before Bruce Lee, and then he did the movie with Bruce Lee. So, yeah, it's just a sad day for martial arts and Hollywood around the world.
And the old-timers here in Hollywood recall the 60s when he founded a chain, the Chuck Norris Karate Studios. These studios spread across several states, but mainly here in California, and became quite popular during the martial arts boom. As we come back out live, fans stopping by, taking their photos, and, you know, taking it all in here. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce and the Hollywood Historic Trust will be placing the official memorial flowers at noon, and we will be here as well. In Hollywood, Michelle Valles, NBC4 News.
So many sad people out there. Yeah, he was an icon for sure. Michelle, thank you for that. Turning now to our weather, this dangerous heat has been nonstop for days. I'm sure so many of you have been feeling it and just trying to find some relief out there, including today, which just happens to be the first day of spring. Some areas are expected to hit triple digits. Our meteorologist, Stephanie Olmo, is here. She's tracking those conditions for us. And I think that's been the biggest thing, Steph, is that so many people are just looking for some relief. And the beaches, as we've been mentioning, have just been have been just as hot.
Yeah, some areas, of course, along the coast have been running a little bit warm, but thankfully the past couple of days we had a little bit of that marine influence, so it's allowed temperatures to remain, I would say, in the 70s and 80s. So it definitely beats those temperatures in the 90s and triple digits. But boy, so far this month we have set new records. Daily records, monthly records, not only in downtown Los Angeles, but in many cities across Southern California. We've also tied some records. For instance, 6 days of temperatures at or above 90 degrees for downtown Los Angeles, tying the record set back in 2015. Also, 4 days straight of temperatures at or above 90 degrees. Again, tying that record set back in 2015. It looks like today, because it's going to be another hot day today, will likely break these records. So high temperatures for downtown Los Angeles this afternoon, climbing to 93, 97 in Van Nuys, 98 in Santa Clarita. 100 degrees around the Inland Empire, places like San Bernardino, Riverside, 99 in Lake Elsinore. So just a reminder, today is that last day of extreme heat. We have an extreme heat warning, heat advisories that will expire later on tonight. A little bit of a relief as we head into the weekend. More on that coming up here shortly. For now, back to you, Annabelle.
All right, Steph, thank you so much for that. Meantime, the fallout over the allegations against Cesar Chavez are growing. The Cesar Chavez Middle School in San Bernardino is making some changes, and you can see part of a mural at the school featuring Chavez is now covered. The district says signs with the school's name will also be removed. A formal name change would need to be voted on by the school board. And we are seeing similar decisions being made in other parts of Southern California. In Watts, for example, the community is coming together to reimagine a well-known mural that featured Chavez. Well, this morning, Chavez is nowhere to be seen on that mural. But what we are seeing is an almost complete painting of labor leader Dolores Huerta. We caught up with muralist Mr. Alex on Today in LA. He's been reworking the mural since the allegations came to light.
We decided as a community here at Centro Latino that it was not the right person to have on the wall.
Why Dolores Huerta?
She represents the community, and she was very brave for what she did.
And Mr. Alex initially painted the mural back in 2021. He expects to have the new painting finished by the end of the day.